Okay, my name is Janice Williams Jr. I think I deleted the video, so I'm gonna make a new one. I want to talk about the violence that's been going on with Jewish and Muslim religious places. And I watched a couple of videos. I watched a couple of news clippings, and yesterday or today, I'm not really sure which one, but I got upset because as a veteran of the military, there's a soldier who wanted to spray a whole lot of people or whatever, and he tried to get a bomb off the internet and shit like that. As a soldier myself, it's kind of like a really, um, it's kind of a really kick in the face when a fellow soldier goes straight ballistic and becomes the thing we are trained to fight against, which is domestic terrorists as well as foreign terrorists. Um, that soldier, young man, you know, you would think that he would have enough common sense to know not to go and buy a bomb off the internet. So I don't know what his MOS was. Mine was Bravo 11. I was Oscar 11 also. I was fucking infantry, period. We went down there as Oscar and we wound up being Bravo. And then I wound up being Golf, Delta, and Golf on my way back to discharging. I had an honorable discharge. Don't worry about that. But for this soldier to basically stab every soldier in the back or straight to the face for doing something this stupid over his hatred, I haven't really gotten the whole gist of the story, but I do know that when one soldier goes wrong, it reflects all soldiers. So we gotta be more respectful as soldiers on our decisions that we make, especially when they go public. And hopefully this won't come back to bite me in the ass in case I go public and go crazy. But you have to think about things. And I was talking with a fellow classmate today, and his name will remain nameless. As I give people their anonymity without their permission. I don't really name their names. And he said it best when he said, there's no reverting back to civilian society, because once a soldier, always a soldier. Even though we adapt well and we get our shit together so that we can live amongst normal civilians, you can't cut it off. I'm not defending the soldier's actions, but like my classmate said, and it's true because it took me a long time to stop walking around the house at 4 in the morning with this military flashlight doing fire guard. I did a lot of fire guard in infantry. And in my training, it's like, you listen for every little thing. No, I cannot hear an ant fart, but, I listen for things that ain't supposed to sound like normal things sound. And so it took me a minute to get this out of my head. Okay, it's time to get up and go do fire guard. And it took me a while to stop getting up at 4 or 5 in the morning, because I had to get up for 5 months at 5 o'clock in the morning. But we got up at 4, unless you were on fire guard at 3, then you just didn't go back to sleep. You go shave your face, you put on your PT, you go do that. 7 o'clock you're eating, you're in your ACU, you're out doing your drills. I am forever grateful to the United States Army for allowing me to be a soldier. I am forever grateful for being a veteran. I am forever grateful for not being able to be in there long enough to die. But at the same time, I'm forever sad because my plan was to stay in the military until I die. Things went incredibly wrong there, and here we are. And I had to get a new hip and all kinds of other things. But it was probably the best decision I ever made in my life. I found a real family there. I felt loved. I knew that I was an important element of something that was bigger than myself. But when we go home, there aren't enough programs to teach the non-normal people who went into the military that when we get out, reverting back to civilian life is not an easy task. And because they don't teach us how to revert back, there's no homebred training to take the soldier out of the man. Because like I said 2 minutes ago, Once a soldier, always a soldier. It's the same thing for any service of government. If you were a cop, when you retire, you will still be a cop because you can't cut it off. If you were in the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, when you go home, you're still that guy. You're still that soldier. And no matter what logic tells you and what life tells you, you are still that soldier. I've been out of the military for a while. You will rarely catch me without these. I haven't been able to break the hold that these dog tags have over me. And I wear them almost 24 hours a day. No, I'm proud to have served. I'm not proud of the service that I got to do. I wanted to stay in the military, and that shit just didn't work out. But as a soldier, I also know that our actions reflect other soldiers. And there are good and bad apples in police work as well as in the military. And you have to weed them out. And sometimes you don't ever weed them out. And that's an accepted part of life. But for this soldier to buy a bomb on the internet and totally like just fuck it up for everybody. He was in Army, so he was one of ours, if you're Army. But for all USAF purposes, he was a member of the United States Armed Forces. That covers everybody. And his actions alone has probably opened up a floodgate of phenomenal crap that's about to be unleashed. And this is the first soldier to go like complete ape shit. This happened a few years ago with Quantico. This happened a few years ago when veterans would go around and just were mad as hell and couldn't take anymore. We don't have enough programs in the military that when we get out to help us transition back into normal society. And for some of us, the transition is easy. For a lot of us, there's no such thing as transition. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. And for whatever it's worth, every time you see a soldier, not me, but every time you see a soldier, and even a police officer, try thanking them for their service. Because without them, we don't sleep at night. And sadly, some of them do go rogue. I'm James Williams, Comfort Number 2. Be seeing you.